Well, the Saints will host the Detroit Lions this Sunday, the first legitimate playoff team the Black and Gold has faced this season. And 13 weeks into the season, the Saints still struggling to find their identity. Offensively, their offense continues to struggle, especially in the red zone. Last week against the Falcons, the Saints failed to get in the end zone and 5 trips to the red zone. Ralph Malbrough, host of Saints Happy Hour podcast, joins us with more. And yeah, that's right. Derek Carr has been bad in the red zone. He's getting feisty with the media, with the questions about it. How can he remedy that?
I don't know. Here's what I think the Saints need to do. I think they need to have like a team meeting on Saturday night in the end zone of the Superdome. Just Dennis Allen needs to say, hey guys, this is an end zone. This is what it looks like. It's kind of a rectangle. You want to get there. Maybe hand them out like a map. They could do like a treasure hunt and they could find the end zone. I think, there's a lot of ways.
They could pitch a tent and sleep in the end zone?
They could have a sleepover in the end zone. See, now we're getting some places, Leslie. But like the red zone things with the Saints, it's not the worst Saints offense we've ever seen. And it's not even the worst like unit of a Saints team we've ever seen. But Leslie, it is the most frustrating. Like,
True.
because moving from 20 to 20, I wouldn't say they're good. But maybe we could say they're okay. They're like average. But when they get in the red zone, it's just mass confusion. It's penalties. They don't know what they're doing. They don't run the right routes. They don't run the right plays. Players are pointing fingers at each other. But I bring you good news, Saints fans. The Saints are 30th in red zone offense, but the Lions are 29th in red zone defense. We are going to have the movable object versus the resistible force Sunday in the Dome. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be like two toddlers with soft pillows bumping into each other for 3 hours.
Well, that doesn't sound amazing. Okay, our friend Kat Terrell with ESPN, she had an article this morning. Carr hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in his last 20 possessions. It dates all the way back to like November 5th. There was a lot of great stuff in her article, but that's hard to even fathom.
No, it is. It's like, that feels like a decade ago, And the thing is, the Saints offense is, it's so many, like I said before, it's so many things. And, I used to think, well, if they could just run the ball better in the red zone, that would fix it.
Yeah.
But they're 20th in red zone rushing. So like, that's not great. But again, it's not like dead last. The funny thing with the Saints is it really, to me, it seems like a psychological issue now. Like they get to the red zone, and I don't think it's a coincidence that they played Atlanta. They started the interception, the drop, and then the penalty start. I really think
it's all in their heads.
You see it in their heads, and you see it with, I think, Pete Carmichael. It looks to me like a guy who feels immense pressure, right? Because you get in the red zone, and if we can feel this tension, they do. And I feel like there's maybe a sense of, we got to dial up the perfect play. We got to get this fixed. If we do this one thing, and the thing is, they're 5-6. If they don't win this division, people are going to lose jobs. And when you have that hanging over you, it's just, you know what they need? They need a game against Detroit where they're first and 10 from the 10, handoff Kamara, nice, easy walk-in touchdown. We all feel better about it.
And the Lions are good, and Dan Campbell's coming home, the head coach, a former Saints coach and former Saints player.
Yeah, the Lions, I have bad feelings about Jared Goff. He reminds me of 2018, the Rams game, the no call, and he gives me PTSD, and I have no reason to dislike him, but I dislike him very much. But the Saints are going to get crushed this weekend. Sorry, kids.
Oh, no, I just like everybody we play, and I don't like that either. I just like you right now. All right, Ralph, thank you very much. Again, the Saints are at home this week. They face the Lions, looking to get back to 500 ball and maybe reclaim first place in the division with a Falcons loss, hopefully. Kickoff set for noon.
Thanks for watching the Saints Happy Hour. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, then find us wherever you get your podcast, and finally, go to saintshappyhour.com and become a patron of the best Saints podcast on earth.